Okay, welcome to the Whipping Post Modified Rocksmith Custom, Official, Custom, DLC, whatever you want to call it. I just finished the video for Jessica, and if you haven't watched that, let me do another introduction here. This video is basically a visual notation overlay, visual display without audio of the Rocksmith DLC Whipping Post, except I modified it to include every single notation minus dynamic difficulty. So you're going to see all the visual notation without dynamic difficulty. And the twist is I modified the tempo, the BPM, to what I feel like I can play personally. So this video is just documentation of that, and you're welcome to just mute the audio and grab your guitar and play along if that's what floats your boat. But otherwise, thanks to the 40 plus views in my recent subscribers, and then some. And what else do I have to say? Well, I'll just play it. So this is Whipping Post. I did this yesterday, just improvise. Now this intro is slowed down, just because it's fun to play if it's sped up or slowed down. Basically just hammer on pull-offs really quickly, 3rd, 5th fret. So yeah, this is a song that originally got me into the Allman Brothers Band. I never heard of them before. Well, I heard of them because I was introduced by them by Joe Walsh in a video interview. Joe Walsh said he once met Duane Allman and he learned slide guitar from Duane Allman, and things like they would put on 30-minute live improvisations of a 10-minute song, or just play all night. So this is the first song I remember getting the DLC officially, buying it, and just loving this specific riff right here, the 3rd, 2nd to 5th fret, the G and A string. So this is like normal speed, not perfectly. In the official Rocksmith Custom, each measure, or each note, is like tuned to a different tempo. So I didn't want to do that. This is just a median. This is slowed down. I know I can play this. 13, 14 frets, 10th fret, quick B, E strings, back to now to the 17th fret E. And this riff I know I can play. This riff is so addicting too. You don't usually see a D string 5, 6, 7 fret like that. That's like a Weezer chord. So yeah, I kind of said everything in the Jessica video, things about just rambling on about pick guards and such. And this video display is lagging. Oh no, that sucks. Sucks for the viewers at least, because I got the custom. I could play along to it without the video. Oh, this is a good riff too, if it's sped up. So a note down here, when it gets to that riff where it goes throughout the whole fretboard, I had to remove like a couple notes, but it's not bad. Oh, and this slow low is pretty damn impossible full speed on Rocksmith notation. It's good to see it actually readable. Back down. Something about the 5th to 7th fret the Allman Brothers Band just loves. It's amazing if you slow down a song and you see it. It's like sentences talking to each other in the same fret range. But if you hear it and you never look to see how it's actually played, if you hear it, it sounds a lot more complicated than if you slow it down and look at it like sentences in an essay. Like the 3 to 5, 7th fret, it actually has a lot of those rock and roll Chuck Berry lifts, you know, the G string bend followed by B string, dun, 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 and it's just improvised around that, it seems. Back to the original riff on 2nd to 5th fret. This song looks a lot more possible slowed down. And I always thought this song was like 11 8 bar measures, but looking at the tablature books by Hal Leonard, they're actually 6/8 time signatures. Back to this riff again. Apologies for the video lag, but I don't have a fancy gaming computer. I'm quite broke. I can't even afford guitar strings to play through this song. I'm using my last guitar strings to maybe just to have a video of myself playing it on an actual amp using this notation. This is the best I could offer. This is a good riff too. Yeah, this video lag's quite annoying. Oh well, you're gonna have to deal with it. And if you don't deal with it, just close this video. And although I do appreciate the views and subscribers, lets me know I'm not doing this for nothing. Although I do have literally stacks of my own CDs of just my MP3 of my guitar, playing all these customs I write. I think about charging money for this type of stuff, but it's not about money. Unless I'm just trying to convince myself. Here we go down to that riff that goes throughout the whole fretboard. It's not that hard to play on full speed, but I just wanted to digest what notes are being played, so I can remember it down the line subconsciously when I'm improvising. Can't even read the fret numbers. I forgot to speed up the visual on the highway. Oh well. You're just gonna have to deal with it. 9, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 12. Now this is 12. And it goes to 15. Nope, that's 14, right? I can't even tell. Yeah, that was 14, now this is 15. See, if I sped up the note highway, you'll be able to read the numbers faster, but I totally forgot. There's so many steps to keep in mind when you're in the zone making these customs. It's so much focus required. You have to think about what you want while writing it. If you haven't noticed, that's my session. Writing it and then playing it and then not playing it again. I have so many damn customs. I ask myself, why don't I play what I've written before? Well, Kyle, because you haven't written it. It's not what you are in the mood to play at the moment. So go write yourself a song, 5 minutes, and it'll just flow through you, and you could play what you want for this moment. Back to that riff. So if you enjoyed my little chatter here, and this is what I typically do. I'm just sharing it now through video format, like podcast format. Another reason on top of strings that I can't afford why I'm not playing through this is because if I did play through this, I would have to download the audio and add it to my albums, and personally I don't want to listen to myself ramble. I'm sure Neil Higgin or Paul Cross are quite upset at what I'm doing already. This is a scrape. It feels fast enough. I slowed it down to 33 BPM to hit note for note. And, well, that's it. So, goodbye.